What's up, Libra? Welcome to Wild Pearl Tarot. Today we're going to be doing your Tarot and Oracle timeless message, asking what's coming towards you at the time of seeing this video. Only take what resonates and empowers you. That's what this channel is all about. Never give your power away to tarot. If something doesn't feel right, it just simply was a message that wasn't meant for you. If you'd like for me to pray for you, okay. If you'd like me to pray for you, if you'd like other Libras and cross watchers to pray for you, simply say hello, leave a comment or an emoji in the comment section, Libra. And that gives us something that we can focus on that represents your energy. It's all love and light on this channel. So we have the message vitality, get a move on. And there is a hand gesture that empowers this message, and you simply kind of make the okay sign and then rest your other thumb. Let's see, give you a good dark background. There you go. Rest the other thumb on your left thumb. And the message goes like this: I am transfused with universal vital energy, which refreshes my spirit and caresses my soul. This helps to overcome acute and chronic tiredness, if you've been having it. I love that these mudra cards associate themselves to your health as well as like your spiritual well-being. So there's a little routine that goes with this. Take deep breaths of fresh air, drink lots of water, and chew on something hard. Hold back your jokes. Then start by surrendering yourself to your... Dang, why do these cards do that to us? I walked right into that one. Then start by surrendering yourself to your tiredness for a few minutes. Breathe long and deeply, and while you are doing that, yield up all the used up energy within you. After that, swing your arms and legs about, clap your hands, and then form this mudra. Visualize wonderful paintings in tones of white and yellow. Vitality, get a move on. And then the next message we have is plenty. Be open for great things. So there's like a lot of wands energy. I wonder if you'll get a lot of wands in your tarot. And this is simply how you do the plenty mudra to empower the message. And it goes like this: my happiness is within me. There is, in your pre-shuffle, there was this message that kept on coming out, which is having faith that your expressions are relating to something, your expressions in life are relating to something much deeper and more meaningful and purposeful, like your soul's purpose, which is really interesting, you know, even in the little tasks and the little connections. All right, let's get into your tarot. What's coming towards my Libras? If you haven't yet, and you feel generous today, please hit that like button. Help this channel grow. Help other Libras see the message. All right, getting right into it. What is coming towards my Libra at the time of viewing this? What do they need to know? Two of Cups in reverse. What's going on? What the heck? You got... Okay, one sec. Okay, listen. Right off the bat, I'm talking to the Libras that might have a little bit of misalignment in a relationship, a partnership here. We've got the Ace of Cups upside down, and then we've got the Two of Cups upside down. You might be even reflecting on the past. Now, we don't have the Six of Cups to suggest so, but I'm going to get a couple more cards out here. It looks like the Devil card being upside down suggests that you might be breaking free of a cycle here, a behavioral pattern, possibly that has had you for a while. This could even be an addiction or a codependency. There's conflict here coming out, but look at this, the Ten of Cups and Temperance coming out together. What is this energy? So I can tell you this, that you're breaking free of a cycle and you are breaking through conflict and into something really beautiful, but there is a big transformation here, and the Temperance comes out to tell us that. Sorry, held up the wrong card. You want a better life, you want better relationships, and you're fighting for it. But there's an inner transformation happening here, and it's all about rebalancing and recognizing something that's maybe had a grip on you, whether it's codependency, whether it's fear, and you keep on doing a certain set of behaviors because you don't want to feel that fear, or it could be, an addiction, codependency. This is the Devil card, but it's upside down. So that's to suggest that you're breaking free. And there has been conflict here. So let's see where this is going. With the Ace of Cups in reverse for my Libras. I feel that you guys are breaking free from the temptation to fight more too. It's almost like rather than focus on your ideals or how things should have been, you're kind of going within. Ooh, this is deep. You're going within to see what might have been off, what you can take accountability. It's got some serious adulting vibes to this. What you're seeing is the Ace of Cups upside down. Things are just not working out in love or in relationships of some sort. Rather than coming at it defensively, which is a lot of our natural impulses, right? Or in a hurt way, there's more of you're inspecting it. You're kind of withdrawing your energy, finding sanctuary in your thoughts and yourself. You might be like pulling back from conversations or from arguments you would normally take part in. And the word inspecting is coming to my mind. And I hate that word for some reason, because then I want to say Inspector Gadget and then it throws me off your reading. So to some of you guys, remember Inspector Gadget? God, get that out of my brain. Four of Swords and Page of Swords is talking about being open to new ideas and new communications, but you're not necessarily talking to anybody about those. You're actually kind of having a conversation with yourself. And what you're inspecting is really in the context of giving and receiving, of reciprocity. The Seven of Swords, what has been hidden from you possibly? What has been veiled? So what's your part been? What can you take responsibility and accountability for? And what has it been possibly like from the other person's perspective? Whoever that person receiving your love or your affection is. And that's why I was saying serious adulting vibes. Because we get so stuck sometimes in our own perspective and holding up our end of an argument that it blinds us. So this is what you're breaking free of. That same old pattern of like holding your own in an argument, because regardless of who's wrong or right, you're coming out the other end of like, I just want peace. I just want alignment and harmony in my relationships. It's actually really awesome. And you are, I'm just going to get some clarity on this Queen of Wands. Now we do have an energy coming forward here. It could be another person's or it could be yours. That's what I want clarity on. This energy is really confident. They have a tendency to lead the way. They represent kind of that spicy, fiery energy of a lot of fire signs. So it's either a fire sign or it's you. Again, we have the Seven of Pentacles, and I'm going to get to the Seven of Pentacles in a moment. It's really important in your reading. You're recognizing how this energy, whether it's your energy occupying this vibe or it's somebody else's, you're recognizing that the Queen of Wands plays a huge role in this. And that is like wanting nice things, wanting things their way, very confident, very forward. They look good. There's a lot of reflection going on, and how one is getting led to this place of being alone and loneliness and scarcity. It's like it's just looking at how you end up in a place of Five of Pentacles in a relationship. And there's a lot of reflecting with the Seven of Pentacles, and there's intuition leading you into the unknown. You have this guide. It's going to be your gut. It's going to be your intuition. And you're using it right now, listening to this reading. So good on you. But we keep on coming back to that Seven of Pentacles, which is a pause, a fork in the road where you're trying to get perspective. You're looking at the past. You're possibly seeing in full clarity patterns that have just really, it's time for them to expire. They're exhausted patterns. You're also looking into the future, and you're making some decisions here. You're saying, what kind of future do I want in my relationships? Because you're recognizing that this has been, Two of Cups is a soulmate card, and that something's been throwing it out of alignment. And I think it might be just an inner behavioral pattern. It's a personality thing. and we all build tough patterns. The cool thing here that the Queen of Wands is suggesting is that your behavior is setting an example. So by simply pulling back from a normal argument that you would normally, hold your own in, you're breaking that pattern, and you might surprise somebody. Instead, you're going in for reflection. You're taking accountability in places that maybe you've been blinded to before, as we all are, and it's going to have a ripple effect. It's going to create a transformation that's not just your own, but the other party, the other person is going to be like, oh, what can I take accountability for? Shoot. I mean, it's like the ultimate move. It is the ultimate, like if this is a strategy game, this is chessboard, this is the ultimate move, is breaking the rules in a sense. There was a time a friend came up to me she was very confident and pretty righteous and beautiful human being, but like the last person on earth I would expect to do this. She said, hey, listen, I want you to be really honest with me. Be gentle, but be honest. What things about me and my personality could I work on? You've known me for about 5 or 6 years, which is not that long, but what gets in the way for me? And I was actually humbled by that question, because I thought, oh my God, do I have it in me to ask somebody that? And really make peace with the answer. So that your energy in your reading is coming out like that. It's got the maturity and the growth and the fearlessness of asking, what can I improve on? Because the other people around us that have known us for years and years, they know us in ways that we aren't sometimes ready to look at. And the question is, what keeps on coming back up, right? What do we keep on going back to and stuff? I love this reading for you. I want to actually get some clarity on the Seven of Pentacles. This is that pause, that fork in the road where you're getting some perspective, because in that pause, you're also setting the tone for the future. So I want to unpack that with a fresh deck of cards. I'll remind you at this point of our oracle cards, which is vitality, get a move on, and plenty, be open for great things. This is transformation. What's the Seven of Pentacles? Victory, I love that. So this is huge success because you have the fearlessness to stand back and ask yourself, am I in alignment with what I want? What things about myself do I need to change? And we can't change others, right? There's a detachment from the results of what other people do. This is about you and what responsibility and how you want to invest in yourself. How much do you care about the future that you're making? How much do you care for the things that you're fighting for? It's not fighting in the ways you have in the past. This is a different kind. This is fighting for self-growth, fighting for self-revelation. Coming out of anxiety, Knight of Wands. Somebody's going to be coming towards you, probably very desiring of you. You're going to be looking so good to somebody, because the Knight of Wands is a very passionate knight. This could be very lusty too. Coming out of the Nine of Swords. And we have kind of not making a full decision to come out of the deck. I always watch the behavior of the cards, right? It was the King of Cups. Of course, who flies off the table as soon as I hold him up to you. So what that tells me is the King of Cups is somebody who makes themselves available emotionally to another. They're very emotionally mature, and they make their decisions from a realm of intuition and emotional integrity, empathy, and compassion. Oftentimes our emotions render us a little vulnerable. And I'm reading into the fact that card didn't want to fully make an exit. And when it did, it leapt off the table. But it's like, this is kind of, I feel like the turtle peeking out of its shell, is that underneath all of this has been an emotional vulnerability. And it's there, and it's going to be really safe for this emotional vulnerability and this caring and this intuitive part to come out soon. But there's first kind of self-analysis. And I'll leave it right there. I hope this was helpful. Take good care of yourselves. Consider liking and subscribing. Join our family. Talk to you soon.